Good afternoon, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here. And today, guys, we're here with a little cheap bargain haul I got from a thrift store. So we're just going to go through the books real quick. All the books were $1.25 to $1.50. So I think I got a couple good deals in it, especially some of these books I know are like $8 or more. So just a fun little haul. First up is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 126. And this was part 2 of a story involving Julia Carpenter's Spider-Woman. Now, this is if I find this at good prices, I pick it up all the time. Usually when I see this book, it's an $8 book to $10. And that was part 2. So I have 3 copies of part 1, and I only had 2 copies of part 2. So now I've evened out the copies again. And again, it's just a 2-part story. That's, like me, it's a very niche thing to like. I'm a big Julia Carpenter fan. Of course, Jessica Drew's my favorite Spider-Woman. Julia Carpenter is the second. I don't know. She's kind of tied with Maddie Franklin. Maddie Franklin's really good too. All right, moving along. This one I got from Rhinos. This was Metro Comics Wild Things. Number 1 of a 2-issue micro-series where there's actually 3 issues. So I ordered issues 2 and 3 off of eBay. They are on their way to me. Great cover. A lot going on. You can see the guy right there, looking at the woman in distress in space. Her line has been cut, and if you notice, someone's been up to no good. So she cut it there. You see the little evil grin. And this is full of really short genre fictions. Nothing spectacular, just fun, kitschy fun. Just, you know, light, a little bit horror, a little bit sci-fi, a little bit of everything, a little bit of noir. But fun little stories. Again, nothing spectacular, just good time passers and a little bit of fun. So enjoyable. This I bought because of the Conan article in it and because it had Conan on the cover. And I did not have this in the Conan collection, so I had to have it. So again, $1.50 from the thrift store. This is Marvel Age 135. And there is Conan on the cover, and this was advertising Conan the Adventurer, a series that ran for 14 issues, written by Roy Thomas, drawn by Raphael Keanan, and there's a picture of him in there practicing with his sword fighting, and a lot of fun. Now this had 2 sides to the cover, so we'll crack it open. We'll show you the other side. The other side is probably a little more popular, just not to me. And the other side, of course, is the Punisher. And so theirs is the first side. And this would be considered the A side. The Conan cover is considered the B side. It is upside down in proportion to the interior. But when we bag and board it, Conan's always first. All right, moving along. Next up, if you can get anything with Marvel in it, Marvel Fanfare, Marvel Team Up, Marvel 2-in-1, Marvel What If you can get any Marvel title like that in really good shape and it's under $2, you buy it. So $1.50, What If the Beast and the Thing continued to mutate. So a new What If added to the collection, and there's also a Silver Surfer story in the bottom. Plus, what if the Silver Surfer lost the power cosmic? So a couple good stories in there, in great condition, $1.50. Buy that all day long. Next up, Marvel Fanfare 39. And great cover here with Hawkeye. And these books, the Marvel Fanfares, you used to be able to find in dollar bins all the time. In the last couple of years, they've really risen in value. And most of them now are between $5 and $10, with a couple of the key issues being way higher. Or some of the ones with some incredible covers by different artists. But the thing with Marvel Fanfare is there's always a second cover, or it's a full fold-out cover. Here is the second one, and you wouldn't see this on a Marvel cover today. So, Follies Burlesque, XXX, Adult Show, 24 Hours, Moon Knight there. Certainly you would not see a cover like this with those backgrounds in today's Marvel. But cool Moon Knight and cool cover. Marvel Fanfares are always nice. Good self-contained stories for the most part. Once in a while they'll continue on to a next issue. The first 4 issues in that series are actually one story. So this one I already have, but again, for $1.50, if it's a Marvel 2-in-1, if it's a Marvel team-up, if it's a Marvel anything, Premiere, what have you, you pick it up. And this is Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Alpha Flight, issue 84. I'm not sure if the one I have is newsstand or not, but even if it isn't, I don't mind having a second copy. The Thing and Alpha Flight, that's a win for $1.50. And being an H.G. Wells fan, I saw this here, Marvel Classics Comics. It's got a little wear on the cover, but still inside is nice. 52 full pages, no ads. The Time Machine, Marvel Classic Comics, adaptation of the H.G. Wells classic. Gil Kane on the cover. Pardon me. Gil Kane did a lot of the covers for these movie adaptations. Next up, a book you've already seen me show before, but again, for $1.50. I paid $10 for the copy I had, so I was really happy to get one for $1.50 in near mint condition, and that's Supergirl #1 of the 4-issue miniseries. Great cover. Love this one. And just beautiful. Then this is an oddity. I don't know how many of you know about this, but I love the odd books. This is an odd one. This was in a partnership with the U.S. Department of Transportation, and it was about national safety. It was their National Safety Belt campaign. So America Honda presents DC Comics Supergirl, and this is just a PSA comic. Really good art inside, really good art in the cover, and this was a freebie back in the day. And again, I paid $1.50, but a hard book to find in good shape. So I was really fortunate and lucky enough to find this in great shape and couldn't wait to grab it. Next up, just another Supergirl cover. In Action Comics, Part 6, Funeral for a Friend. I don't care about the storyline of Funeral for a Friend for Superman, but I do love that cover. And we got one more. This is issue number 2 of the Funeral for a Friend. And this is the Action Comics 1 homage, but with Supergirl. So, you know, I had always wanted to buy this cover. I never did. And no matter where you buy this cover, any of this Funeral for a Friend stuff is not expensive, but some good covers for sure. And then last, a book that mostly isn't cared about by anybody, but it's fun. This is the Superman, the Wedding album. A bunch of different creators and a fun cover. There's some really good art inside. And the reason I picked this up is it's one of those DC Universe covers where it has the DC Universe logo here, which are hard to find, and there weren't a lot of them. And so if you get I got this for $1.50, and it's a thicker book. But usually, if it has a DC logo on it, you're looking at least $8 for the book, if not higher. These weren't around too much. And but that's the bargain haul, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you like any of those books? Anything catch your eye in particular? You think I made out good for the prices I paid for those? Again, nothing over $1.50 except for the Metro comic I got from Rhinos. I paid $5 for. Happily paid $5 for it. And the other ones I have on the way. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, keep it casual. Attention all, use channel sponsor Rogue Trader at theroguetraderutah.com and my code KEEPITCASUAL for 10% off your comic cleaning and pressing needs. Remember, when submitting your books to be graded, use a trusted professional.